We are live. It is Friday. We are live. Lovely to see you, ladies. How you going? A little bit late I am. What, a couple of minutes late coming into you today. Just had a wonderful conversation with someone. We're going to collaborate and do some wonderful things for you. Can't wait to share that with you a little bit later on in down the track. But today we're talking these. I've got some new resort wear and swimwear to share with you. A few little pieces that I know many of you will love the look of, love the color, love the style. The style in this resort wear is really good. So welcome if you are watching us live, and I can see some eyeballs there. Thank you for joining in. And if you're watching the recording, as most of you do, a big hello to you too. It's nice to see you. Thank you for your ongoing support. This small business owner really does appreciate it. So we talk togs, we talk everything to do with swimwear and resort wear as well. Things, the essentials that you need to get holiday ready in a snap. I like to make it really easy for you with a focus on relaxed, carefree style that is stylish, right? Not just any old thing that we whack on. So today I've got two new resort pieces to show you in a lovely print that goes back with the new swimwear that's just landed here. Two new pieces in the Acapulco Fresh range in a gorgeous green. How many love green? Let me know. If you're a green lover, let me know. I love green, especially khaki, and this deep moss green is also one that I have in my stash. Now I'm a dark or a deep warm color palette. That's mine. Maybe that's yours too. And this color is definitely one that I have in my color palette. I think it can swing both ways. This green, if you are a cooler girl, it could work for you as well, but I do think it probably leans a little bit more towards the warm side. But anyway, you let me know. Let me know. Okay, shall we start with the togs? Let's do that. This is Va Va Voom, girls. Va Va Voom on a hanger, but on a body looks so much better. This is the side tie crossover one piece in the beautiful Acapulco Fresh color. Now that is a deep moss green, an evergreen green. And I'll just show you, it is a plain, but it's got texture. Now, if you're not a big print lover, then this is a great tip. If you look for texture, texture is a way to bring in a little bit of variation, but not over the top, right? So you still get your plain look, but texture is a girl's best friend as well, just like prints are with swimwear, because texture will help to conceal those little lumps and bumps that I know many of you are conscious of around your body, and the texture will help just to camouflage that for you a little bit. So it's not an overly raised texture, it's still quite smooth, and there's a good thickness to this fabric. So I'll take it off the hanger so I can give you a closer look. There we go. There's a good amount of stretch in it. I wouldn't say excessive, but it's good. And the thickness is a mid-weight. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. But you can see the beautiful texture in that. It's just lovely. It's not raised a lot at all. It's probably actually in the print itself. Yeah, it's lovely. Now, it's got a crossover front. Now, it's a little bit tricky. It's been made so that it's not tricky to get in and out of. You've actually got the one piece under, and I'll just undo this to show you. You have to see this. Right, so it's a fake crossover. So you've actually got the one piece doing all the work underneath, and when you add this tie, it brings it in that area a lot more, so it looks like you've tied it off to the side. How clever is that? So easy to get in and out of this one, because it is very much just a regular V-neck crossover one piece, but with that side tie detail there, it makes it look like you've wrapped it around. Now, the other thing it does from a fit point of view, from a styling point of view, listen to the Cosy Whisperer girls, what it does is it brings the attention to that point. So the long diagonal makes the eye follow down, so great bust emphasis in the crossover, as you know, brings the line down, but by finishing there, that's where the attention comes, and that's where the attention will be. So if you've got a waist, this is a great style for you. Hourglass girls, I'm winking at you here. That will accentuate your waist beautifully. Conversely, if you've lost your waist over the years, this is a great style. I'm a big fan of a crossover for those who might not have the shape like a rectangle, even roundies in this style as well, just to break up the bulk of the midsection, and with the diagonals elongate visually, and with the side tie help to create a visual waist. So top tips there from a swimsuit style point of view. Now it's got a really deep V front. You can see how deep that goes. Yes, it goes lower than where your bra typically would in the middle, girls. So it is a very deep V. It's got wide straps, but they're not adjustable, right? So at the back, we've got a low scoop back. So this style is very much va-va-voom sexy style. It's not one for lift and separate super support, right? This is very much lying by the pool with your mojito, enjoying your resort holiday style. That's this one. Beautiful. So the back, it's not as full as many of our styles are in the pant, but it is still offering good bottom coverage, but not like a full brief. Now let's have a look on the inside and see how this gorgeous swimsuit is made. There's some features that the team at Caprioska have put in to give us a little bit more tummy support, and that is in the form of the power mesh. There you go. So the power mesh gives a little bit of half a size extra tummy support across the front. And at the front, the bust is given support with the underbust elastic. There we go, right there. And molded cups that are sewn in. Then the two cups are held together with a little bit of netting in the front. So that's what helps keeps the molded cups coming together so you don't off to the sides, right? And you can see there's extra support with that power mesh in the front, and at the back it is lined in regular swimsuit fabric. So this is the crossover side tie, crossover one piece in Acapulco Fresh. That is the name of the color. And it's $154.95, and you'll find it in the swimwear one piece section of our online store. Gorgeous color, right? Let me know if you're a green lover. Let me know. Okay, so that's the first style to show you. Let's have a look at this next one, which is a very different style, this next one, to what Caprioska's done in the past. It is one that I wore in the shoot, actually. So I'm going to show you some photos of me wearing this one, which is, yeah, I loved it. I loved it. So this is a square neck one piece. So it goes across like that, and it does have adjustable straps. It's in the same Acapulco Fresh fabric as the crossover side tie that I just showed you. And there is the square neck. So that sits. Now, depending on your bust size and your torso length, it's going to sit a bit differently, and I'll explain why in a minute. But that's where it sat on me. So I didn't see any bust cleavage at all on me, and I'm a C to D cup. I've lost a bit there over the years, but that's my bust cup size, and that's where it sat on me. Now, I'll show you some photos later. I think this style is really good for a fuller bust than that. I think if it's a DDE that you've got, this is a great style. I think it will fit your bust a lot better than what it fitted mine as a C to D cup. That's just my honest opinion. It's got a square back as well, which is something a bit different. Now that's a low back. That goes to the top of where a high pant would sit. So it does come down quite low. And then you've got these adjustable straps to help keep it in place. And you do need that, right? Because when it's got that really low back, you're not going to get a lot of side bust support from the back area as well. So you need the support of the adjustable straps to help you there, which is good. Now the other thing it's got that is a bit hard to see in the photograph, so I'm glad you're watching the video, is that there's some side panels. Now they're not really wide. They're sort of about, it's graded down, but I'd say it's about 5 centimeters in width that go all the way down. Now that does come down underneath the arms, So it does help with a bit of outline shape, and also to help, it comes in quite high under the arms, which does help with bust support, which is a good thing. Mid-rise leg, it's a little bit not as wide across the bottom as a regular high pant, for example, but still offers good coverage. I never felt like I was falling out of it when I was wearing this in the shoot, and that's important to me because I don't like that at all. Yeah, so that's what it is on the outside. Let's have a look on the inside. On the inside, we've got a shelf bra with strong underbust elastic and power mesh for the tummy area to hold us in a little bit more. So I did feel relatively secure in this, though I will admit, with that open back like that, I'm used to a much firmer fit across the back, so that was something a little bit different. So that is good support from the power mesh in the front, and at the back, that's regular swimsuit fabric lining at the back. And these little fine bust cups in there do come out. It's removable, but I like them in there because it does help to give a smooth outline, and I think that's really important when you're wearing a plain color as well. Now, this is a textured print. It's not raised much at all. It's sort of embedded in as a print almost, but it does look textured. So this is great, again, like I said, with the crossover. If you don't want a print in your cozy for something different, then a texture is a great way to get that camouflage without going to a print if you're looking for it in a plain. Whereas a plain swimsuit, you know, without any texture on it, you will see more lumps and bumps than otherwise. So this is the square neck one piece. You can see it's got that empire line under the bust as well. A very different and cute little style from Capriosca this year. That's also $154.95 and comes in sizes 12 to 22. And you will also find this one in the swimwear one-piece section of sequensandsand.com.au. So there we go. That's the square neck. How are we doing? Now I want to show you some two new resort pieces that have come in that will team beautifully with this color. Yes, I've deliberately paired the two together. So here we go. This one is a shirt dress. Now I'm a big fan of a shirt dress because you get so much more ways to wear than with a regular dress, because you can undo the buttons all the way through. Now this does button up all the way through. I'll show you the buttons just to prove it to you. There we go. It does button. It's got little white shell buttons all the way through, but I've undone it because I want to show you that's the versatility. You can wear it open like a lightweight jacket or a great swimsuit cover up, right? That's what a shirt dress is great for as well. So this one I leapt at when I saw. Not only is it a beautiful summer fresh print, and you can see, yes, there is that moss green coming into the print. So the Acapulco will work beautifully with this one. Now this one is called, and I have to refresh my memory because it's so new. This is the Alma, A-L-M-A button dress in Salt Jardin. Salt Jardin, I think that's a French word for garden. And it's got a collar. Does up. The top button is quite high all the way up to the collar, so you can button it all the way through, or as many open as you like. And this is the other thing I love. Do you see all those gathers, girls? They are beautiful all the way across the front and at the back. So what this does is that gives you a little bit of shape to there, and then you've got more room to move under the bust and down to, this is a maxi length, so this one will be a few inches, probably, you know, 10, 15 centimeters above your ankles, depending on your height. But definitely this is a one size, and I think this will start at a 14, a generous 14 for a looser fit, and then it will easily go up to a 20, maybe a 22. That's why I leapt at it, because the most common size I sell here is an 18, right? So this is great for you girls. A nice relaxed fit, nice and cool fabric that feels really soft on and light to wear for those hot summer days. And check this out, a cute little frill on the sleeve. I love this dress. I think many of you will find that a really great go-to to put in your summer stash when you're heading away on your holiday. This is a great one to pack because you can wear it open over your togs. You can wear it as a dress on its own, or you can wear it as a lightweight layering piece over the top of, say, a pair of white trousers, pair of jeans, even a skirt. I would put a longer skirt under this and a top. So many, just like you would with a jacket. That's what I would wear this piece with. So more ways to wear means less to pack, and we love that. We love a happy suitcase, right? Not overly stretched. So this one here, I think it's $119.95 and is a one size. Will easily go up to a 20, maybe a 22, and teens really beautifully with the Jardine as a cover-up. So cute. Right, so that is the first dress, the button-through shirt dress in the Salt Jardin print, the Alma button-through. You'll find that in the clothing summer dresses section or the clothing plus size section on sequenceandsand.com.au. Now this is another one in the same print but a different style. This is more of a day dress style. You could wear it over togs, absolutely. But it is more of a day dress, go to the club, out for lunch, you know, a bit of shopping, something that you'd wear in the burbs as well as on your beach holiday. A versatile number in that way. So it's got, there's no sleeves on this one, but the straps are wide enough to cover your bra strap. Really important to me when I buy stuff that happens. Nice flattering V neckline, and it's got this detailing, right? It's got this clever little drawstring. So when you bring in the drawstrings, it brings it in across the front. Now, you can also take these and tie them loosely around the back, right? Or you could tie them off as in the front as a detail as well, or, you know, whichever way you like. But what I love about this, and I'm going to sneeze. Whoops. Oh, pardon me. What I love about having that drawstring there is that means, again, you can create a little bit of shape, but you've still got room to move around the tummy and hip area, which I know for many of you is a style that works well for your shape. So, again, you can feel the breeze and keep cool in this dress. There's plenty of airflow there, girls, but it will give you a little bit of shape, which is nice. Now, you could wear this with a white jacket. I'd wear it with a denim jacket. There's a bit of cornflower blue in there, but denim goes with everything, as you know. Or you could put it with a khaki piece, like we talked about earlier. So that's a lovely maxi dress. This one, again, will sit, you know, about 10-15 centimetres above your ankle, depending on your height. And this one is the Plumeria maxi dress, one size. I think because of the shape of the top, I think it's best for probably starting at a 14 again, maybe a 12 for 14, and then it would go to an 18 easily, and a less busty 20, a less busty 20 for this one, because that is a little bit more fitted across the top, but underneath there, plenty of room to move. So, great little maxi to pack for your next holiday, your summer holiday away. Now, I have grabbed a couple of other cozies in different colours just to show you how this print can work with other colours and with other prints. So this is a different green. If you're a little bit cooler, this could work for you. It is going to pick up the greens in the print in a slightly different way, and it's a lighter, fresher look. Then we've got, I'm a bit of a fan of print clash, right? That's the creative personality in me. But I quite like the blues coming in with the lovely vibrant yellows and corals in this print. I think there's something quite nice about that. And it picks up the blue that's in the print. There is a plain blue as well in the Provence blue swimsuit. I just don't have one here at the moment today. But that is a way to pick up that lighter blue if you wear a lot of lighter blue with this particular print. Then, what do we think of this one, girls? Talk about print clash. Very much keeping it in the family. And I threw it in Because if you wear lighter tones like this one, you would probably go for this dress, and that's where the two prints would be, they're similar value in terms of depth of colour. This one's a little bit lighter, but I think if you wore these colours, you would be a person who would wear that print, which is why I threw it in. But, you know, print clash, I understand, is not for everyone. We prefer plains with prints, I guess. Now, in terms of teaming up this colour, it is quite an earthy green. It's quite a warm green. And if you want to pick up summer fresh, the green and the white is super fresh. It's gorgeous. Also, though, if you want to keep it earthier, how about this? Same dresses I've got on now. These are cotton dresses. Look at that. So if you want to tone things down and you do wear earthy tones, then that is very back to Mother Nature, right? The soil and the leaves coming together. I love that combination. Again, that's a personal preference. I'm a dark, warm colour palette girl, but there's something about that I really, really like, and it's quite different for summer. So that's that combination. Then, if you want to work it back classically, of course, there's something about black with this that is super stylish. That works really, really well. The black with the green. That's, you know, super sophisticated combination there, those colours. Really nice. Tell me, which combination do you like the most? Would you keep the colours up and vibrant, or would you tone it back with a deeper neutral or black? Now here is navy. Blue and greens should never be seen. I think that's a crock. I think they're a match made in heaven. But again, because of the depth of this green, I would, you know, probably go more of a deeper blue with it, to be honest. And that would go in nicely with the navy, right? And then, if you really want to amp it up and have a crack, add some red or a deep coral like this one. Now that works beautifully. The depth of colour is quite similar. This one's a little bit lighter, but not much. But again, that's a way to bring summer happy vibes, you know, lighter vibes by wearing a really vibrant colour. So if you love your colours, then that goes back really nicely as well. Just for something a bit different, just threw that in. So they're the pieces that have just landed this week. I will show you now, pardon my back as I turn around, I'll show you now where to find them on the website. So I will share my screen. There we go. Hopefully there we go. And we'll come into Sequins and Sandland. There is a beautiful new photo we've just put up this week. There's the girls from our shoot. 19 of us in this shoot. Doing a great job there, all the girls. Now, you will find these cozies here, swimwear. One piece. They're both there because they're both one pieces. There is the side tie crossover. Now, this model is a classic hourglass shape, right? Well-defined waist. And you can see how low that deep V comes on this swimsuit. Very va-va-voom, girls. But the side tie just brings all the attention there at the waist. So, similar model. This model would be an hourglass shape as well. Both models have a reasonable size bust. I'd say this one's at least a double D. That one's probably an E, double D E. So you get an idea of how it sits on their bodies, and you can see how low that scoop comes, just above the waist. So that is the side tie. Then there is the square neck. Very different. Oh, it's not 150, it's 154. I need to fix that. There is the square neck. And you can see where it sits on her. That's roughly where it sat on me. It sat a bit higher on me. Now, there's no ruching in this one piece. So if you need ruching for length, if you've got a long torso, this is not for you. It's if you've got a shorter torso, it would be a good one for you to look at. Now, there's those side panels that I showed you earlier and the texture. You can see that it's a little bit cheekier in the bottom and how low that back goes. There it is on me, right? So I'm that C to D cup, probably more of a C these days. And you can see how it's a very full cup on me. And I'm wearing the 12. I could have actually gotten away with a 10. So, but then again, you've just got to watch the length, right? But just to get it fitting a little bit better across the top section for me. But across the bottom, it was good. So you can see there how low it goes. Okay, so they're the two cozies. Now I'll show you the dresses. They're in clothing, summer dresses. And here's a lovely Evie. I've deliberately put the lead shot as an open shot so you can see that she's wearing it as a cover up. And she's got it with black. And there it is buttoned up. And Evie is a size 20. And this is a really good fit on her. And there's Mel. Mel's a little bit smaller. Mel's probably a 16. And it works on Mel too. And there it is belted. Different way to wear. That model would be probably a 10 to 12. Because it's a one size fit, girls. It's not sized. Here we go. So that's the shirt dress. $119.95. And then this is the Plumeria maxi. You can see how long it is. She's got reasonable size flats on there, but you can see the drawstring there coming in under to create a little bit of shape, and it's quite a long length. Side view, and what they've done is they've brought the ties around the back, but you can see how you can bring it in or as much or as little as you like, and they've teamed it here with a white knit. I think it'll look fantastic with denim blue. So there is the other maxi. So there we go. That is where you'll find everything. Now, if you're not sure of your shape or size, start here first. Change room, right? Where you put your measurements in and the calculator will tell you what shape we think you are and what size you think you are from a swimwear point of view. From a clothing point of view, the letters will come up to let you know as well. So that's where you go there to work out your shape and size if you're not sure. So, great way to help you out there. All right, I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that there's something in there that you've gone, oh, I like the look of that. I'm going to explore it a little bit more, and now you know where to go. Thank you so much for all your support. If you've got any questions, put them in the feed, because even if you're watching later on, I will see them and I'm more than happy to answer them for you. See you on the lines, girls. Have a great weekend. And if you're down south, I hope it warms up for you. What the 14 degrees? We're 32 here. I'm sweltering in my office. And if you're in a flood area, I do hope you're staying safe and you're okay. Thanks so much. Bye, girls.